A slam poem for my first counselor. On our first meeting, you asked me how I am, as if I would answer truthfully. You expected me to read myself. I couldn't. I'm sure I told you this, not that you paid any mind. On our second meeting, you asked what I thought counseling was. I said I didn't know. You wrote that down in your notepad I would come to hate. On our third meeting, you tried to be my friend. You asked me personal questions, and I tried to tell you the truth. On our fourth meeting, you tell me I have depression. As if that wasn't already clear, you say that anxiety is normal. I don't try to explain that what I experience cannot be normal. Heavy breathing and shaking, hiding in my room, afraid to leave, but afraid to stay home, isn't normal. Worrying about everything, not sleeping in exchange for panic attacks, isn't normal. On our fifth meeting, I asked about love. I had never been in love before, but this girl I had been talking to made me feel butterflies. I don't remember what you told me, but I remember fearing love. Your counseling didn't prepare me. On our sixth meeting, you asked me what I wanted out of life. I said happiness, contentment. That answer was not enough for you. That was the first time I cried in front of you. On the meetings following, you never failed in making me cry. You said that's a good thing. It wasn't. You said it means you trust me, and maybe I did. You were the only person I talked to in those days, weeks, months in that high school. I didn't like you, but I relied on you. It was our 12th meeting when you asked what I wanted out of counseling. When I replied with, I don't know, that wasn't enough for you, not enough for your notepad. You didn't say anything. You just wrote some notes on that fucking pad, and I hated that thing. It made it seem like I was talking to a computer, in human notepad taking my secrets. He twists them. My friends, family, they ate the lies the notepad told them. Every meeting afterwards, you asked what I expected out of you. What I expected out of you. I wasn't your boss. I wasn't your friend. I was your patient. I wanted to get better. Every session after that, I waited anxiously for the question. The dismay I felt waiting to hear the imminent question that would bring tears of trust to my eyes. I didn't trust you anymore, nor did I trust the notepad you wrote on. It was our last meeting, not that I knew it would be our last session when it started. It was somewhere around the 20th. I was waiting to hear the question, but instead, you asked, do you trust me? I quickly answered yes. You sighed and looked at me the way my father looks at me. I wanted to cry. I think just seeing you at that point made me want to cry. What do you expect out of counseling? You asked once more. I said the same line that I always said to you, and that is when you told me you couldn't help me if I couldn't tell you the truth. Every day we talked about how I cope, and you finally decided that you couldn't help me. You handed me release papers and I cried whilst I signed them, and that day we were both failures. Now, a year after the last time I saw you, I realized what I wanted out of counseling. I wanted someone to talk to who wasn't myself in the mirror. I wanted advice on how to live my life to the fullest. I wanted someone to teach me how to appreciate what I have and who I am. I needed someone to show me my brain was in a cage and that my body isn't a prison. I wanted to be told it's all right to feel and act crazy sometimes, to tell me it's okay to not be okay, to tell me how to know what I am feeling and to acknowledge the warning signs in my own head. I needed someone to be there because it felt like no one else was. You were supposed to teach me to trust the people around me and to let them know what I was feeling so I would learn how to love. I got a letter in the mail in the months following our sessions. Within it, it said that you were thankful you were there in my progression and getting better. We both know I did not get any better, and even if I did, it would not be because of you. Not because of your notepad you whispered my morose secrets into. It would have been from myself. After writing this, I still can't breathe any better, but I'm fucking trying. And I wish I could rub that in your face, that I'm fucking trying. Sometimes I miss our sessions because at least I had someone to talk to, even if you just pretended because of the paycheck. But now I write these, and I can see just a bit better after every time I write. I can breathe just a bit better after every word. And I've done this for myself.